Hi, another episode of Synthen Lounge. Hope you guys aren't sick of me yet.
I mean, people keep showing up for it, so
Yeah, some people are liking it.
What
I
did I
don't
get
know,
here?
but
I think like a Sunday night stream is usually more doable for a lot of people, depending.
yeah. But unfortunately, one JJ had officially taken up the Sunday slot, so I couldn't move Scrapyard over here. And two, the last time I tried to get people to transfer over to Sundays, everybody bitched about it. So unfortunately, this is what y'all are stuck with.
What did I get here?
You came here willingly.
I'm pretty sure I was blindfolded with a burlap sack over my head.
Oh yeah, sure. I totally did that.
Ignore the bag and the ties in the corner.
But just stay quiet. You didn't see any of this. What's up, guys?
Oh man, I'm still mad about the Sentinel pack.
Who the fuck isn't mad about it?
JJ.
Okay, to be fair though, JJ will literally get anything at this point.
Also me.
I'm more mad at that it cost what it does. Like, if it was just
Okay.
like,
I would be willing to play ball if it was at least $40. I'll be willing to pay 40. 70, they've lost their fucking mind.
yeah, like it's a Voyager, so it would have been like regular Voyager cost at like $45 anyways.
45, 46, whatever the number.
Yeah, whatever they changed it to. Leader, you're kinda now that I've seen how big the dinner platter is, like, okay, maybe leader, but still very iffy.
Yeah, and even then, like, dude, just no. The price, realistically, who's buying that for the fucking dinner plate? You're not buying it for the dinner plate. You're buying it for a robot whose alt mode is literally just him running up to his mother, curling himself up into a ball saying, "Look, Mom, I'm a transformer!"
Or, if you're more inclined into the lore, it's actually him transforming with the Apex armor from Megatron Origin issue 4.
Even then, dude, like, that's a stretch.
It's not, though. I mean, because
okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Here's my point. You showed me the scan that shows me what the inspiration for the alt mode was. Okay, if that's supposed to be the inspiration, here's my question. Why the fuck does it still look like he just curled up into a ball? That alt mode looks way too awesome on the panel to be delegated to that.
I mean, what do you really expect from them doing, like, a remold from Tarn, though? Because, like...
Oh, I don't know, maybe pick a different fucking mold?
Right, but what mold could fit that type of vehicle? You don't really have a lot of options.
Oh, I don't know, maybe use this as the opportunity to tease what an animated bulkhead would have looked like? Use this as an opportunity to, I don't know, turn him into Jinrai for a split second so we can see what a possible new Jinrai work would have looked like and how it would have worked. That would have been awesome. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
But no, instead, he's a little kid curled up in front of his mom. Like, I'm sorry, like, okay. I know that there are plenty of people who are super excited about the Sentinel Prime, and I've said this thousands of times already. If you are excited and you are happy for this, I'm happy for you. But if you're going to ask me to be excited about this, I'm sorry, turn around and walk away. Because this thing, like, I don't normally complain about alt modes. Anybody who knows me knows I never complain about alt modes. This is the one time where I am tearing a figure apart entirely because of how atrocious the alt mode is.
Also, I've gotten a closer look at the dinner plate accessory. It just looks, the way the slots are drilled in for the accessories, it just don't look good because they go over the logos for each of the primes, and they're not symmetrical. To
Exactly.
which bothers the. It's a minor thing. Well, no, it removing major details like parts of like the insignias for each prime is actually a big deal because also this is the combination thing they were teasing, which is on one hand really funny, but on the other hand, it's like this is just not very good for like the value is not good. That's more what I'm upset about. It's like the value is not there.
See, and to kind of piggyback off of that, here is where I'm having issues with the dinner plate. You mean to fucking tell me that you guys have been teasing us to the point where someone like me, who's been really liking the new upgrade kit that all these figures have been getting, but I've been putting it off because I wanted to see what Hasbro had cooking. I was under the impression that we were going to get the fucking Hydra Cannon. That it was going to be a piece that attached all the relics together and turned them into the Hydra Cannon. And I'm thinking, like, that's going to be an awesome fucking Armada reference right there. And we got a dinner plate. So, yeah, at that point, fuck trying to hold on to all the initial accessories that the figures came with. I'm buying upgrades to make them look proper, to give them better fucking weapons and better artifacts. Because these are atrocious. Like, the dinner plate was already kind of an insult. The fact that they took this as an excuse to pack it in and force you to pay $70 for a Voyager class figure whose alt mode is just him crawled up into a ball in front of his mom.
Yeah. Like, I think the last time we got anything with the primes where they, like, fit on one accessory was, what, the Throne of the Primes?
Yeah, okay, but that one was cool as hell.
That one was really cool. Like, I didn't ever buy that because I already had Optimal Optimus, so I was like, I don't really need to buy it again, but the deco was really cool, but...
Yeah, like, TFA, when he got it, he was showing it to me, and despite the fact that I was kind of iffy on it at first, even I gotta admit, the whole idea of the giant cylinder in the back spinning around, like, he was
the halo of the
Prime. Having an absolute ball just showing me how it worked. And I was sitting there like, okay, for something that's mainly just a bunch of fucking cardboard slapped together to make a chair, that is actually a really cool feature.
Yeah, like, you could see that, like, the effort and the value was there, and it was such a cool thing because, one, Optimal Optimus was the new Prime at the time that they had designated as a Prime officially.
Yeah, exactly. And
then we get Sentinel, and like, yeah, we don't. The last time we got an IDW Sentinel was in Titan's Return, and used the Astro Train mold, which I don't know if a lot of people like the Titan's Return Astro Train or not. I never had that mold.
Okay, so when he first came out, I was very smitten with it. Very smitten. Now, I have an opinion. Like, obviously, now I definitely would be sitting there like, what the fuck is this thing? That said, and I promise this is going to be the last time I say anything about this new Sentinel. Yeah, if I really want a Sentinel Prime that bad, I'm just going to get the Titan's Return version back.
Yeah,
that's how much I fucking despise this new one. And what really pains me is the fact that I am an avid, and I mean avid, defender of the Tarn mold. That mold is fucking god tier.
I think the only improvements you could even make to have Tarn be perfect is upgrade him to a leader class.
But even then, I personally feel like he doesn't need it.
Yeah, but like also him being a Voyager for his first outing as a figure, Voyager was like a very safe spot to try in because what if, like I haven't read much of IDW. I've read the Wrecker saga. I think is about the bulk of what I've read for that.
Wrecker Saga is still one of the best fucking stories from IDW.
Yeah, I think I have the IDW bundle that Humble Bundle put out some years ago. I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. I want to say I still have it downloaded somewhere.
Should probably check my email, make sure I have that too, because
I think it was like $10 and you got basically the entire collection at that point.
I think it was only up until a certain point because I think they were still putting out issues, but they didn't. I don't think they gave I could be wrong. I think they did give all of IDW because I think they did have Unicron as well.
Yeah, I want to say it was the old IDW and not the 2019 reboot.
2018.
Wait. 2018.
Wait. No, hold on. Let me make sure.
Was it 20? Because they used
it might have been 2018 because they used Siege Prime as Orion.
Yeah, I remember that they used a lot of the Siege toys for the designs.
Double checking. It might have been 2019. Possibly. Who knows? I'm looking. This is too much reading.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I am, though, very excited for the Autobot 3-pack.
I'm
very about that Autobot 3-pack.
So, I've been saying this pretty freaking frequently, just because it is something that has just dawned upon me after years of being in the collecting game now. Hasbro's been selling us prototypes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far, but you do have a solid point.
No. Think about it, right?
Because Ironhide,
we got 86 Ironhide, right? 3 different shades of red, clear plastic, not even fully, the Ironhide that we want. Then we got your favorite, the Deadass Ironhide from the Target 2-pack, right?
You know what? No, fuck you. No, you don't even get to continue this now anymore. Nah. Fuck you.
I'm gonna continue anyway.
Oh man. But yeah, no. Like we got
the Target 2-pack Ironhide.
There was
then we got the 3-pack that's coming out. Okay, you can stop. Thank you. So yeah, we got the Autobot 3-pack coming out now, right? The same shit has been fucking happening with Blitzwing, which no one really asked for an 86 Blitzwing. Everyone was like, "Oh, look, we're making a new Blitzwing. It's just the DCS version, but with a little bit more paint on the cockpit of the jet mode. Actually, with any paint on the cockpit on the jet mode." They're doing the same thing with Cyclonus, because look what happened with Kingdom Cyclonus. In fact, I'm pretty sure that Cyclonus was meant to be in Studio Series 86, but they were like, "Oh, no,
They didn't want to." Yeah, because that came out at the time with like COVID and stuff, so they had to back off of Earthrise's like full release basically, and then they had to basically start cross-pollinating everything else into Studio Series.
Because I guarantee you, if it wasn't Scourge as the Voyager for the first wave, it would have been Cyclonus.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, they're like, we don't have a Voyager for Kingdom. Or we don't have a Voyager. Yeah, we don't have a Voyager for Kingdom in store. Hey, we got this 86 Cyclonus inspired type thing. Let's throw him in there. He could have easily been 86.
He could have been. I'm happy they're redoing that Cyclonus too and giving us non-oxidizing plastic.
I am too. And it's like, and this is another point of mine. We got Kingdom Cyclonus. He's been notoriously known for yellowing. We got the Cyclonus Armada pack from Generation Selects that really no one asked for, but I mean, hey, it's a thing. And now we're finally getting SS86 Cyclonus, and it's the quote-unquote perfect cycle. Well, it would have been perfect if they didn't get rid of the fucking duster flaps that cover the back of the jet mode. Don't know why they got rid of those, other than, oh, probably a budget thing. It's like, no, you... Just... Why?
Yeah, like, the only... Like, I'm looking at the Autobot 3-pack right now, and, yeah, Mirage, they added a new part to Mirage for his shoulder cannon, because otherwise he couldn't properly mount it on his shoulders.
You know what? You know what? It was funny that you bring that up, because JJ was actually pointing out like how much retooling they did on that Kingdom Mirage.
Oh yeah, they did a
Which is,
ton.
crazy to see how much actually they put into that. Which also again furthers the point. You know, we got Siege Mirage. He was a stepping stone for Kingdom Mirage. Kingdom Mirage wasn't exactly well received, other than, you know, hey, we finally got a G1 inspired Mirage. That's something. Now this one's coming out, and it's like, oh, hey, now it's officially for your Sunbow collection. Which is cool. But I will not deny, when I say this, I made the biggest stink about that shoulder piece. I was happy for it. But it's just, when it comes to professional grade photography that you are using to promote your product, and you are not doing so in a manner that reflects, like, what we want to see, I'm gonna have a problem with it. And the way that thing was angled the first time, I'm like, oh, that is so bad. Like,
I think the listing on BBTS appears to have like correctly transformed shots, which is really funny because Hasbro's photography is usually terrible.
right, but like, I don't know. When I saw that specifically, I couldn't help but like kind of dog on it a little bit. I was just like, ooh, this is like, I hope it can rotate. I hope you can plug it in from the very back of the cannon and have it rest on his shoulder more naturally, or rather more organically.
Yeah.
And hopefully that's the case. So I'm glad that, you know, that was proven, and it shut me up real quick. But like, back to what I was saying. My whole point is Hasbro has been selling us prototypes the entire time. There is no denying it. Earthrise Starscream, he ended up getting a Studio Series Starscream, which was a slightly more improved version over Earthrise. You know, he had a better deco, he had opening hands for a leader class budget.
Yeah,
Now
but he
we're
had
getting an
shittier
SS.
build quality.
Yeah, better build
Yeah.
quality too.
No,
Not to
he had
mention now.
shittier. He had shittier build quality, is what I said.
Oh, shittier.
Yeah.
My bad.
I didn't like I only bought the 86 Starscream for the throne.
I'm pretty
Otherwise,
sure that's what all of us did. I mean, I like the opening hands, but that's just me. But then, and again, case
was the opening hands worth losing the bulk of what was actually decent build quality on the Earthrise?
no, but I'm saying personally, I liked that they thought of that for a leader class budget, because most leaders do have opening hands. Voyagers had opening hands. So anyway, my point being is, you know, with that Starscream still, now we're getting a brand new Studio Series 86 version. And it's going to be a Target exclusive, unfortunately, but it's going to be based on the brand new Seeker mold, and hopefully the last Seeker mold that we will ever get, because I don't see how they can top that one at all.
I've also noticed the 86 Seeker mold does similar things that the Earthrise one does, but in a more elegant way.
Because they're trying to go for that cartoon accuracy, because that's what everyone wants. They don't want like these inspired looks. They want these like, we want what we saw in the cartoon right on our shelves, and then just we can move forward.
Fuck, I might be kicking myself if they reveal a brand new 86 Galvatron.
I wouldn't put it entirely past them, because they have, with Studio Series, they have definitely like done 2.0s. We're going to be getting some more 2.0s later next year with the 07 guys. Like, we're still waiting on what that Leader Optimus is going to look like, what Ironhide might be. He could be a straight reissue. He could be, well, still a straight reissue, but he could be the one from the Autobot Anniversary 5-pack from Amazon. Jazz could be brand new. Bumblebee could probably be an improvement.
Yeah, I've noticed too, every single iteration of like Bumblebee that we get for the live action movies, just I think the best one they've done was the Rise of the Beasts Camaro Bee.
Like, I'm not mad entirely about the whole like intentional obsolescence, but it is kind of insulting because it's like, if you're gonna put out the version that we want, just do it right out. Like, I understand each figure is a stepping point in engineering and like paint and all that stuff, but like, we shouldn't have to keep being teased about it. Like, when Earthrise Prime came out, everyone was gushing over that thing because it's like, holy crap, we finally got like a really good Generation 1 Optimus Prime. And not even a few years later, it's like, oh, we're doing an SS86 Optimus Prime, and then it's like 10 times better. And then everyone just forgot Earthrise, and it's like, oh, this thing sucks now. It's like, we were all gushing over that Earthrise Prime. What are you talking about?
I think it was like a half-decade difference, though, between Earthrise and 86 one, so it was quite a bit of time between, at least.
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of, because it came, 24 or 25?
It came out in 20... I could be...
Or 23, maybe.
Earthrise Prime, I think, was 2020.
It was 2020. No, it was 2020. It came out in the first wave of Earthrise.
No. I'm talking 86's release. I think it was 23, right? Or 24.
Oh, yeah, no, he was
Or was he
2024?
He was 2024.
Okay, so a 4-year difference, and then everyone's just completely now shitting on Earthrise Prime. It's like, what are we doing? We used to like this thing. Why are you?
What I find really funny about this is I said the same thing in my 86 Bumblebee review. Only I was saying it in regards to the fact that everybody was throwing a bitch fit over the fact that you had to pay $25 for that teeny ass Bumblebee. Hold on, walk with me, let me finish. I brought to the forefront. You guys can sit here and piss, moan, whine, and complain all you want. At the end of the day, there's going to be another Bumblebee that comes out that's going to be better than this one. And there's going to be another Bumblebee that comes out after that one that's going to be better than that one. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much we sit here and we cry, we whine, we complain. At the end of the day, we're still going to buy it.
Unfortunately.
And ultimately what TFA is saying is, while yes, at first everybody was sitting there saying,
this is the greatest thing to ever exist.
Earthrise is one of the greatest things that ever exists, even though I personally I wasn't buying into that even after I got my hands on one.
Right, but vast majority was like, oh, this is the perfect
But
Optimus Prime.
but yeah, exactly.
We don't need another one.
Mass majority said we don't need another Prime, and then the 86 one came out. And all of a sudden, everybody's turning, like, heel turning and saying, hey, this thing is ass now. And I'm sitting like, but weren't you the ones? I don't know. And, like, but again, I'm saying that, keeping in mind that I was not one of the ones that said that Earthrise was one of the greatest things to ever come out of Transformers. In fact, I was one of the ones that was willing to say Earthrise Prime was a fucking ripoff for what it was.
Oh yeah, it's not a bad figure.
Like,
it just cost too
people to this day will still put the pitchfork to me when I tell them that the Siege Prime was better than the Earthrise Prime. And I will stand 10 toes down on that. Siege Prime was a better toy, both physically on his own and price-wise, he was a better deal. As much as everybody wants to sit there and tell me, but at the $55 price point, you got the trailer. Okay, cool. What are all the things that makes the trailer cool? A functioning drone, roller, and the ability to store all of his accessories.
Oh, not to mention the explosion accessory that recreates the 86 movie. Oh, wait, no, you're talking Earthrise.
Yeah,
we're talking about Earthrise.
Okay, yeah, the gun and then not even roller, because you had to get roller from
the Centurion
battle pack.
Exactly. See, you're already proving my point.
Yeah, like
you spent $55 fucking dollars on a Prime, a gun,
and a trailer,
and a box. That's literally what you spent the money on. And the more people kept trying to tell me, well, hang on, BC, at the price point, that is actually a lot more worth it.
Not necessarily.
No, hold on. Hear me out. Those same people that swore up and down that Earthrise was one of the best figures to come out, literally when 86 Prime dropped, they complained that for the price point, the accessories did not justify his price. Excuse me? So at $55, Earthrise Prime was more worth it in comparison to the $80 that 86 was at, when 86 was a better engineered figure, looked better, had better articulation, better proportions, higher accessory count, and was actually built like a brick shithouse in comparison to the Earthrise figure, where literally, if you needed it to look a specific way, you had to rip his ass off. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, the ass tires come off. It's not.
So while I definitely get and understand that there are some people that vastly prefer Earthrise Prime because due to their own aesthetic preferences, he just makes more sense to them. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. But if you're going to sit here and try and tell me that 86 was not worth the price, I'm going to look you dead in the face and say, explain to me the price. Explain to me how Earthrise Prime at that point was a better deal than 86 fucking Grimlock.
Yeah.
Priced at the exact same price point, he was a bigger, bulkier, better built figure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fucking hear it at that point.
And he only came with like one accessory that everyone wanted, which was his gun. Granted, he could have came with his sword, but no one asked for that little dinky wheelie.
Yeah, nobody asked for the wheelie, but at the same time, TJ Omega explained this perfectly. He said straight up, they knew for a fact that given how long it was going to take for them to get the rest of the Dinobots out, they knew that as soon as those budget crunches were going to hit, it was going to affect the Dinobots in some way, shape, or form. So they thought ahead. That little wheelie, the reason why that little wheelie and that little Daniel are such crappy little posable accessories is because when the time came to start cutting back on any specific amount of engineering budget, those are the first things to go. And guess what? All 5 Dinobots slapped because of that.
Although I still wish we got the Movieverse Dinobots, but that's just me.
Yeah, I wish that we could have gotten those in leader class, because
Well, guess what, y'all? Getting them in Titan class. Be happy.
I do not like Age of Extinction or The Last Night enough to buy, 6 Titan classes?
And that, okay, and that's your prerogative, and I'm not going to take that away from you. But for everybody that is sitting here saying, I want Dinobots from Studio Series, and I also want them to be movie accurate, guess what? A Titan is your only answer.
Yeah.
Because the leader class, as cool of a toy as that was, yeah, I know, shocker, BC is giving praises to a Baber figure. As cool as that Grimlock figure is, let's be 100% fucking for real with it right now. In comparison to everything else that we had, that thing is way too fucking small. He was not anywhere near big enough to justify having him as your movieverse Grimlock. You want a proper Grimlock for your shelf, and if you are one of those people where you are a stickler for accuracy and you need him to look right, function right, and do everything he did in the movie, the Titan is your only answer. I'm sorry. Like, I know that I've gone back and forth with people when it comes specifically to that Grimlock. This is a fact of the matter that you just gotta accept. This Titan Grimlock is gonna be your only answer. They're never doing the rest of them in the leader class scale. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, no, I don't expect them to do that.
But honestly, here's what I'm thinking they're doing. They're gonna do 3 of them in the Titan class scale, and 1 of them in Commander scale. Why?
Yeah.
Simple. He was the smallest of them.
Yeah, one of them was what was it? Not Swoop. What the hell was
Strafe?
Strafe. That one was a pretty small Dinobot.
Yeah, so he would make sense as a commander because the bulk of his size would be the wings. And then you spin around to Slug, and just due to his overall girth in the Triceratops mode, he fits the Titan scale perfectly. Same with Scorn, same with Grimlock. So again, like, I get and I understand why people absolutely despise the fact that they're not getting the leader class versions that they initially wanted. Y'all, you've been lying to yourselves. You don't want those because they're accurate. You want them because you're tired of seeing that Grimlock be by himself. That's the only reason you want the rest. If you really want to play this, I want accurate movie Dinobots. The Titans are your only option. That is a cold hard fact you have to accept. I know you don't want to, especially for the price. I know you don't want to because many would argue Grimlock, quote unquote, doesn't do enough to justify the Titan price. Here's my rebuttal. If you were the one designing it at the Titan scale, how else would you do it? I think I made my point.
Yeah, let me see. Where is
At the end of the day, the Titan class Grimlock is your only answer. The Titan class for the Dinobots is your only answer. And if you're gonna piss, moan, whine, and complain about that, okay, cool. Pay a little bit extra, get the third party options that came out. Then you'll really start to feel it in your wallet, and you're gonna end up sitting there saying, "Why didn't I just get the fucking Titan while I had the chance?" And then you're gonna come right back to me. Ultimately, this is me segueing into listen to BC. Listen to BC. Please, God, listen to DC. Just for what? Like, listen, I get it. I understand. I'm not supposed to be the definitive person that tell you to do what you want with your money. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. You're getting in your own way. Stop bitching. Stop complaining. Buy the fucking giant Titan class T-Rex. I'm done now, by the way.
Go with the
Honestly,
price and maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't really... Personally, I'm not a crazy fan of Titans just because of how big they are and how much space they take up.
Oh, I know one human being that's definitely not a fan of the Titans.
Huh?
I know one person that's definitely not a fan of the Titans.
Ooh. No, I said who?
Hold on. Hey, honey,
Also,
I got a question for you. What do you call the Titans every single time you see them?
Wait, you mean the big toppers?
I mean, she's not wrong.
That's what my girlfriend calls the Titans too. She'll sit there like I've bought like 3 or 4 Titans.
But think about it. You know, you got little Timmy. He's about the same size as the Titan. And it's like, hey, you want to hug a dinosaur that transforms into a city and then a battle station? Like, wouldn't that be cool?
Like every single time, like all 4 times I've bought a Titan and they've come in, she'll like look at the box and she's like, "What the fuck is in that box?" And I'll pull it out, and it's like, "Oh my god!" Whoa, pause.
If Sesame Street can have Tickle Me Elmo, then Transformers can have Hug Me Trypticon.
I don't think I would ever want Trypticon to hug me.
I don't think I'd want that either.
What's wrong with you guys? You don't want to hug a giant metal dinosaur?
No, I don't.
That sounds terrifying.
That sounds terrifying. I like having a perfectly functioning body. Thank you. It might be breaking down, but still.
No, I want to hug Trypticon. Feel bad for the poor guy.
Oh, speaking of not wanting a big fucking Titan for certain characters,
yeah,
there looks to be it looks like a undersized version of the Armada Unicron.
Oh,
coming out.
It's funny you bring that up, Acer.
Yeah?
Acer, you just fucking screwed me.
BC and I were just talking about that the other night.
No, I came across it on Instagram and I looked it up. Like, wait a minute, this thing looks like I can have a Unicron and not spend a mortgage payment on it.
Yeah, and
it's
get an accurate Energon Unicron from episode 48 of Energon Distribution, where at the very end of the episode, Unicron just shows up tiny and beats the shit out of Rodimus and Hotshot.
I love that.
And that's
Okay.
what got BC to be like, damn it, now I'm gonna want him.
Dude, no, like the Unicron, it looks so cool. Like, yeah, the planet mode is
The
take
planet
it or
mode's
leave it.
fine. He's more
Like-
so just a companion piece for the knockoff underscale version of Studio 01 Studio Seed, their Primus.
Yeah, like I just want a Unicron. I don't need it to be perfectly accurate and do all the shit he did in like the '86 movie. I just want
But-
a good Unicron.
But Acer, you could put a ball in his mouth.
Pause?
That looks like it might hurt.
Anyways, like, oh my god, y'all are fucking. So, my.
Hey, look, we're all on
so
Synthen, so it's all
ultimately,
kind of going crazy.
what my option that I have chosen to go after in the future when it comes to Unicron is the 25th anniversary one. It's gonna be pricey, but that's the one I'd rather have because let's face it, I'm not gonna keep it in the box. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna futz around with it for a couple minutes. I'm gonna put it up on the shelf, and I'm gonna call it done.
Yeah,
that's going on eBay right now.
Please don't TFA, not tonight.
Oh man, but no, like this like model series Unicron is like really fucking cool looking.
No, it looks sick. Like actually,
Yeah, no, I definitely do agree with that. It looks awesome, but unfortunately for what I'm after, the one that I would want the most is too small for my collection.
I found one by the way.
That's fair actually. I'm fine with him being he's like what 12 inches tall or something.
Yeah. Which one?
The model series one.
12 inches is a foot, dude. He's like Voyager size.
Is that they have a ruler on him, and I want to say they're using. It looks like it has centimeters and inches.
I don't think it's a foot. If it was a foot, that would be like what combiner height, maybe.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a foot. I think it's a Voyager at the very least.
I don't know. According to like the pricing of it, it might cost around anywhere from like $30 to $40.
I'm actually pretty okay with that. I still want to get that undersized version of 01 Studio Seed.
Yeah, I've already got my stand-in Primus.
Because I swear to God, if Hasbro is like, oh hey, our next HasLab's going to be another planet former, since that's what our first one was, no, please.
Okay, yeah, the Unicron is supposedly 30 centimeters, which
just do like a 30 centimeter, and that's like 5 inches, 6 inches.
So, okay, so if they were to do a HasLab Primus, I'm sorry, but with the way the current, the way the economy is right now, let's be 100% real.
That would be the first failed Transformers HasLab.
Because of how much they would have to charge for it for the sake of getting the funding for something that massive. Like, he would easily be $1,000. And no one would want to pay that.
Unless you're using a credit card, which it's not worth credit card debt, folks.
Nope.
No, there's a Transformers toy on the face of the planet that is worth going into debt for.
Like
and yes, I'm saying that keeping well in mind that I am very well aware that the 6-foot Unicron coming out.
Wait, what?
There is a 6-foot tall Unicron that is coming out.
From who?
What the fuck?
I don't know who. All I know is it is something that they are working on. If my memory is correct, I think the people that's making the Unicron were the same. If not the same company, then some of the same team moved over to another project.
Oh my god! It's
the same people who made the fucking
the Metroflex. I remember they made
3D. Dude, it's 3D printed.
Yeah, 3D printed for now. That thing is going to go into and it's like mass production.
There's a picture of them of a girl like laying. This thing's huge. This thing's my height.
Yo, that is a really okay. I think it's not practical in any way, and it would be hell to transform. But it would be it'd be a pretty good talking piece to put in the living room.
Yeah, just have a Unicron just standing there and like.
Hang on, y'all listen to this. So what if I told you there's a 6 foot tall Unicron coming out?
No. No. I already have to deal with your tall ass. I don't need a tall ass fucking robot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So all of a sudden the past lives are not so bad, right?
What?
I'm kidding. Calm down. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Taylor. So what if I told you somebody was making a 6 foot Unicron?
That's a big boy. That's as tall as you.
Yeah.
You two are lucky. I don't have TF Actress in person, but I'm pretty sure she'd probably react a similar way.
Could I get it if it came out?
If you could afford to.
She said if I could afford to.
I mean, that's not a no.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not a no. Whereas my wife gave me the fucking death glare. So
You
no,
want to know the sad
no,
part
I'm not
is-
allowed to have a 6 foot tall Unicron.
You know what the sad part is? I could feel the glare. Like in a minute, it's like, oh, so a HasLab doesn't sound so bad, huh? And it's like immediately, I'm like, why do I feel like a spider sense right now?
Oh man.
So, dude, that's all. That has been the joke between me and my wife for such a long time. She knows I would not dare put down that type of money on HasLab Unicron, especially at the aftermarket price. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nariko, I could put that Unicron on my couch.
I were to save the money, put money into like my own separate account to have it for myself, but when I actually did want a Unicron, I could pay for it. She would still literally use that as the murder weapon. So
but Nariko,
even if I wanted this thing, I'm not going to risk my life for it. What?
Nariko, where it would go is
No damn well I wouldn't.
I have a big fucking couch in my living room that there's only 2 people living here now. My friend moved out like a couple months ago.
Oh.
So he could take the couch, or I could put him next to my cat tree.
Yeah, man, then your cats have a new cat tree.
I'd be scared of them breaking it.
One day you just walk home, you just see a cat chilling on Unicron's head.
I'd be worried about it falling over and just exploding from the fucking weight of it falling onto the floor.
Oh, that's great. I gotta give it to Transformers fans, dude. They pull off some insane shit.
Yeah, it's what happens when you don't have the constraint of corporate breathing down your neck about stuff.
So yeah, anyways, regardless of what anybody says, I am complete as far as every successful HasLab is concerned.
I know, wasn't there? It was the Ghost Rider HasLab that failed.
That one failed.
Yeah, that one for sure failed. I 1000% see why though, because realistically nobody wanted a fucking Marvel Legends Hell Charger. No one wanted that.
Because everyone wants the motorbike.
Yeah, everybody preferred the motorcycle.
The motorcycle's cooler.
The motorcycle is more like it.
Anyways, so
Oh my god, why haven't they called it that? No, wait a minute. Why have they not called that Ghost Rider's bike the motorcycle?
because it sounds dumb.
Oh, it doesn't? He's like a Grim Reaper.
That's okay. See, no, he's not supposed to be a Grim Reaper. That's the problem.
No, I said he's like a Grim Reaper.
Conceptually, he's not supposed like the Grim Reaper at all.
I don't know. Motorcycle sounds cool to me.
He
You can
burns. He burns your soul. The Reaper collects your soul. There's a difference.
I don't know.
But,
Motorcycle still sounds cool.
Let's go ahead.
You can stand alone on that one.
I'm okay with that.
I just make his handlebars sickles.
Honestly,
Anyways, so I make the joke that I have every successful hazard because if you really want to get technical, Unicron technically failed.
Oh yeah, didn't they like?
Out of pity, they extended the date, and that's why he passed.
Yeah, mainly because not everyone was able to back him, but everyone had interest, so they just kind of extended it because of conflict of interest, or not conflict of interest, but increase of interest.
Yeah, because I think what happened is like they extended it, and then a bunch of online stores basically bought the remaining spots needed, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Which is why all of a sudden back in like what 20, I forget when, but Hasbro they did like a big sale for like Black Friday or something like that, and like they were selling like leftover stock of it, I guess, or like extras that they ordered for maybe parts or something, and along with like Victory Saber and Deathsaurus, which that still baffles me and also kind of pisses me off a little bit because it's like you say you're gonna make this amount of Unicrons based on the campaign, and only the people who backed it are going to be the ones to get it. Yet you mean to tell me you somehow have a slight surplus? That doesn't make sense. Like something went on there.
This is where I kind of got to chime in and say something real quick. Yeah, 1000% they need to have surplus. And the reason why is look at how many people had issues with Unicron, with Victory Saber, with Deathsaurus, especially Omega Prime. They needed to have surplus on hand and ready to go to be able to outright replace parts. The only reason why that didn't happen with Omega Prime was because, let's be 100% real, they were riding way too high on the fact that this is like the that was the fourth successful fucking HasLab.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of riding on the high of that, and because of that, they made stupid decisions. And look what happened. Look at the absolute debacle that Omega Prime was, which, by the way, everybody who had the HasLab Omega Prime and decided not to open it because of all those cracking issues, and because of that you sold it, well, if you feel stupid, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, because we've been telling you to wait.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to wait, because you're an impatient fuck. And now I've got like 2 people coming to me in the DMs going, I sold mine and now I fucking regret it because now since they sold theirs, they can't get in on the replacements.
Or even get the DNA kit, which is also going to be providing a replacement part.
Yeah, you can
exactly. You sat there and chose to play a stupid game and you won a stupid prize, and now you're sitting there bitching about it.
Even then, the fix for it wasn't that difficult. Like, yeah, okay, you shouldn't have to fix your toys right out of the box, or you shouldn't even have to fix a crowdfunded figure. Fair. But if it's something you can do yourself, and it's simple, like, I didn't have an issue with Omega Prime, thankfully, but I was able to fix mine just in case. Same with Tidal Wave. Like, whenever Tidal Wave came out, his knees basically, like, exploded because there was too much spring, and the tension on the gear was, like, just causing him to, like, implode on himself, kind of like what Triptychon's hips used to do on the Titan's Return version.
Ooh.
So, I mean, I'm normally the type of person where it's like, oh, you shouldn't have to fix your toys right out of the box, like that, and that's still true. But like, if you can fix it yourself, then, I mean,
yeah, I don't like having to fix a stupid fuck up that they could have caught at the factory.
So, yeah. I'm gonna say this real quick. I want to come back to this later. So, Spooky, could you please write something down to let me know, hey, before we leave, this is the rant you need to do next.
Wait, what? You kept cutting out.
You fucking kid.
Also, boys, I hate to do this. It is 11:30, and also I've been trying to connect onto my console, and it's just not working. I have to reset my routers, so I probably got to leave anyway. But it's been fun. So I'm gonna go dip. You guys have a good rest of your show.
Okay,
Yeah,
you go
good.
have fun.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tidal Wave.
Anyway, so what he was saying about the whole we shouldn't have to fix our toys.
Yeah.
Need I remind people that we have gotten too complacent with not being able to utilize our own skills to help ourselves? Should you have to do it? No.
No.
But if you're fucking capable of doing it, shut up and do it.
Yeah, like that's what it was like. I don't mind it if it's like a minor fix that I can do myself, but if it's like a big thing that I really don't want to have to tear shit apart and reassemble later, like I do that enough at work. I don't want to do it at home with my hobbies.
Okay, yeah, and that's fine. But let me explain it to you from this standpoint. There are people that literally make a living off of doing it. I used to be able to make money on the side doing it. I have not reopened that business in a hot fucking minute. I probably should consider doing it. I'm telling you, dude, the more Hasbro fucks up, the more these people stay in business. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
Because there's so many people that to this day, there are people that genuinely deserve the customer service that they do get. And then there are those that feel they are entitled to a specific amount that is completely unnecessary. What I mean by that is, say I bought a HasLab Unicron from Hasbro. I got it in, and the right knee ratchet busted right out of the box.
Uh-oh.
I would be pretty upset, but I would end up calling Hasbro customer care, and I would simply say, hey, listen, here's what happened. I just got it in. I pulled them out of the box. I started putting them together. I went to move the right knee. I heard something snap, and now the right knee will not hold a position. What can we do? Like, if I absolutely have to, I will buy a replacement to ensure that I get a better copy. At that point, they can choose how to approach the situation, and 9 times out of 10, they'll sit there and be like, oh, no, don't worry about it, we got you. Yeah. Now, here's the flip side of that. I bought this thing, comes to my house, I pull it open, for 5 minutes, he's perfectly fine. But then I pushed on something too hard and I broke his arm off.
Oh.
I then called Hasbro customer service, and despite the fact that it was my fucking fault, I demanded that they fix their product.
Oh.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely understand where I'm coming from when I say that's that entitlement bullshit that people love to fucking sling around. Because they think just because they bought the product, they're entitled to it.
Yeah, no, like if I buy something and it breaks out of the box just from like doing the usual stuff it's supposed to do, then I'm gonna expect a replacement. But if I break something, I'm gonna go like, oh fuck, I broke it. I guess I gotta figure out how to fix it, or it's just gonna be eternally fucked.
Yeah, but even then, the point I'm getting at,
there are people who expect on both sides. They expect there are people who want them to get the replacement regardless of whose fault it is.
Sorry, my son is distracting me.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, no, the point I'm getting at is there are people who will say, this is what happened, it's my fault, what can we do? And then there are people who will say, I broke this, therefore I expect a replacement. That's a big no-no for me, dog.
Yeah, no, that's a huge no-no.
And like, I can understand why other people would look at it from the standpoint of, well, yeah, but look at the amount of money that they paid. So I'd be pretty upset too. Yeah, you're right. You have every right to be upset. But would you be a fucking dick about it? No. No, you wouldn't. You wanna know why you wouldn't be a fucking dick about it? Because what's stopping Hasbro from putting a blacklist on you? Where every single time your name shows up in their system, they cancel the order just because of the principle of it. Legally, they can do that, and you'd be 100% powerless to stop them.
Yeah, because they're like, we don't have to service you specifically. Like, I think the only time I ever had issue with Hasbro was like I had pre-ordered the Shattered Glass Starscream, and I think it had shipped right as I was about to start moving, and it was my fault. I forgot to change the address on my pre-order. I don't think Pulse lets you, I want to say.
No, at the time, Pulse did not let you.
So, like, when it shipped out, I had just, got to where I was going, saw it had shipped out, and I was like, oh, fuck, it shipped out. They probably won't even forward my stuff to me. It's shocker they didn't forward a goddamn thing to me from that old apartment complex. So I emailed them. I was like, hey, this shipped, but I don't live there anymore. Like, I literally just moved to this address in a different state. Like, what can we do? And they were like, oh, we'll just ship out a replacement. Like, are you sure? Like, you don't want me to pay for another one? They were like, nah, just take the new copy.
Hey, I wouldn't have argued with them.
Yeah, I was like, oh, cool. Like, thank you. And I never knew what happened to the other Shattered Glass Starscream and shipment.
Yeah, which, speaking of all that, yeah, I'm still waiting on fucking Lyle Kaiser. Oh, trust me, that's been pissing me the fuck off lately.
Man.
Like, I literally keep running over to my wife and being like, honey, don't know if there's a Lyle Kaiser. I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, TFA literally just had to sit there and be all like, I'm gonna hold your hand. Don't you fucking use my bid against me. I'm gonna hold your hand. I'll smack you. You're gonna be a second batcher.
That's funny.
Best part is I don't think he's wrong either. There we go. But yeah, just honestly, I just realized we've been fucking ranting this entire time. What's something we're excited for?
Something I'm excited for is still that Autobot 3-pack.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I love the way those look. Although it does kind of slightly irk me because now I gotta head to my storage unit and grab out those 3 specific toys and sell them.
Yeah, I'm slowly building up a pile of stuff to sell. Like, I'll probably take it to a local shop here in the next week or two and just, like, whatever you want to give me for it, I'll take. Like,
yeah, it's kind of turning into that for me too. I'm not 100% sure yet if I'm going to do that. We'll see. I don't know because the only shop that I trust to give me the best deals all the way out in fucking Chicago.
oh, and you're in...
And I am in a completely different suburb.
Yeah.
So that's like an hour, like that's a day trip right there. I ain't about to do all that. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
I'm not doing all that on a whim. If I plan it, I can do it. But right out the gate, fuck no.
there are 2 shops near me. The one that I took my last batch of selling stuff down to gave me, like, I don't even remember all what I had in the bin. It was just like a mismatch of a lot of stuff I just forgotten about and wanted to get rid of. And it gave me like $250 for the entire bin. Which, honestly, really good fucking deal considering a lot of the stuff was incomplete.
Which apparently what I've been hearing on that standpoint, apparently a lot of shop owners are going to start putting up a rule saying if the figure is incomplete, we're not taking it.
Damn.
Well, now hold on. Hear me out. Look at how many figures that they have just currently sitting and chilling in cases that are completely incomplete that no one wants to pay the aftermarket prices on because it's incomplete. They don't want to do the extra work to go after the accessories. The
Under
shop
the-
owner do not want to do the extra work to get the accessories that the figure desperately needs to be able to sell it at full price. They don't want to have to do that. So it makes sense why a lot of shops are putting this up as a rule. Hey, if it's not complete, we're not taking it. So they have too much backstock of incomplete shit.
Not the shop I sell to. He just it took him like 2 fucking weeks to come to what he wants, what he's comfortable giving me. He just fucking scours eBay and figuring out like how much are people selling this stuff for, like what am I gonna get for this, and he probably made like triple what he gave me off of that fucking bin. I didn't even get my bin back, the fucker.
Well, you better hope and pray that he's not watching this right now.
No, I doubt it.
I know.
Even if he is, he wouldn't necessarily know who I am because I don't interact with their social medias.
Okay, so what's the shop again? Just for research purposes.
The shop is called Found Gaming.
Okay, cool. Hey, Found Gaming. This guy's talking shit about you. You should hurt him.
Oh, whoa! Wait, they're closed.
Yeah, you'll be fine for like 12 hours. All of a sudden, they're fucking pounding on your door. So, we heard that you don't fucking like our prices.
No, their prices are actually pretty reasonable from what I remember. I haven't been there in a little bit.
They're like, oh, so you don't like the fact that we didn't give you back your fucking bin, huh? Got a problem with that?
I would have at least liked my bin back, but they probably didn't have storage for it. But no, I put the bin I brought the bin into the shop and put it on the counter, and the guy's eyes lit up like a little kid in a candy store.
Well, yeah, because you had a bunch of Transformers.
There was like Transformers, Marvel Legends, and some other like random stuff in there.
Speaking of Marvel Legends, I've been slowly getting into it.
I tried to get into Marvel Legends for a while. I don't know. It's not something I really enjoyed too much.
No, I get you.
I think I just kept the Spider-Man stuff. I think that's about all I kept from the Marvel Legends line.
Yeah, when it comes to Marvel Legends just in general, I have mainly been putting all of my effort into the 90s cartoon series Spider-Man. So yeah, those are the only Marvel Legends as far as Spider-Man is concerned that I was at first willing to go after. And then I found out they were doing the fucking figures for the Insomniac Spider-Man series, and I was like, well, shit.
Yeah, I like the quality of Marvel Legends generally, because I know there's McFarlane Toys, who does their own like separate stuff for DC, but I don't know. I guess I just have more of an interest in like the Transformers as far as like the toys go.
That's totally fine and fair.
I think one of the worst experiences I had with the Marvel Legends stuff, this was 100% my fault. It was like, I think it was the Spider-Verse movie Miles Morales, and he had like the thinnest fucking ankle on the planet.
Well, yeah, no, everybody had issues with that.
Dude, like the fucking, I went to go and like tilt the ankle to see, like just like soft tilt it, like what's the range on, and it fucking snapped off. I was so sad. I tried gluing it back on and waited hours, and it's still fucked.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Buki.
I was so sad. I was like, this is a thin ankle joint. Let me be careful. And oh no.
So speaking of that, like so far, my like all-time favorite Marvel Legends figure that I have gotten my hands on so far, straight up, dude, it's the Insomniac Universe Venom.
Ooh, I think I think that's the one I picked up. I did pick up a Venom a little bit ago.
Was the box red and white?
It.
It's
Oh, no, I think it-
screen share it.
Oh no, it was the fucking Tom Hardy movie Venom I picked up.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no. Let me put you on to why I love that Marvel Legends Insomniac Universe Venom so much. Dude, standing straight up, stock still, not putting him in a pose. He stands as tall as Age of the Prime's Superion.
That. Why the fuck is he? Like, I know why he's a big figure, but why the fuck is he so big?
Well, have you seen him in the Insomniac game?
Oh, I know how big he is, but golly.
Yeah, if you want Venom to be accurately scaled for Marvel Legends Miles Morales and Peter Parker, you need him to be a massive fucking figure. And, like, yeah, get one look at him, and yeah, he's a big, beefy boy.
I think the favorite one that I still have, it's somewhere around the house. It was the Venom pool from I think they did the Maximum Carnage series. Like everybody was like a symbiote in that wave.
I don't fully remember, but yeah, just I loved loved having that Venom, and just every single time I put him up, just to kind of put him near other figures that I had, even though I was just kind of messing around with them. Over time, I started like having all my other like Transformer like Deluxes and Voyagers just straight up looking up at them like, where the fuck did you come from?
Give me all 19 inches of Venom, please. God.
Oh, God.
I remember whenever Spider-Man 2 came out and they were advertising a statue for it, and they were like, take all 19 inches of Venom, and
And that was, everyone was like, whoa, pause. I need a Venom figure to protect me. Nothing can protect you, fan page.
yeah.
Nobody told me 86 Soundwave was so good. I'm pretty sure you could have figured that one out for yourself. Anyway, hi fan page. Sorry, I've been yapping this whole time. Didn't really notice the comments.
I was looking at a different tab when he first commented, so that's on me.
But yeah, no, just I love what do you call it? What do you call it? I love the Venom figure. I have Black Cat from that line. She's pretty great. I have some of the TASM series figures. They're all pretty decent. Some not. I'm not as jazzed about, but it's like, you know what? For what they are, I like these. They're cool. I can rock with this.
I know there was another. It was like the Maximum series. I think they did like a Spider-Man, but it came with like a fuckload of hands.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I'm telling you right now, dude. I got to experience the Maximum Series Spider-Man. I won't be buying it for myself, but I can tell you flat out, if you are interested in that, dude, do it. From an articulation standpoint, it's the Marvel Legends level of engineering, but the figure art standard of articulation. It is insane how unbelievably awesome that Maximum Series Spider-Man is. It's just, unfortunately, I'm not doing any other forms of Spider-Man. I'm only doing the versions I care about.
Yeah. Like, I like Spider-Man, but I only would ever want, like, a particular, because there's so many different suits. Everybody's going to sit there and they're going to spout off which suits they think are the best. And it's like...
Look, I love me some Spider-Man, don't get me wrong, but anytime he wears anything that's not the classic red and blue, I don't care.
I like a lot of the suits they have in the Insomniac games. A lot of those are really cool.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of the Insomniac suits are really cool. In fact, if like this is just a guilty pleasure on my part, I'll admit that. But I really want the Last Stand suit in the black suit colors because that's like right now I'm replaying the Insomniac Spider-Man 2, and I was away from that game for so long that I didn't realize they added the Last Stand suit back into the game for for whatever reason. It was for like a random update. I didn't know that. So I'm sitting there and I'm scrolling through and I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm gonna look at all my suits again real quick. And I saw the Last Stand suit was there, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought I got rid of that. So I clicked on it, and I'm like, okay, cool. We got the Last Stand suit back. All right, I like this. It's basically biker Spider-Man. But as soon as I saw the suit styles and I saw it came in the black suit colors, I lost my mind.
We need that in those colors.
We need that. We need that suit in those colors as a figure pronto. So yeah. Anyways, so that's about as far as I'm willing to go as far as Marvel Legends is concerned for Spider-Man. However, anybody who knows me as of late knows I've been playing this fun little game called Marvel Rivals. My main is the Punisher, and he's going to be a single pack release. God damn it, Hasbro, you got me again! But yeah, no, just I really enjoy I enjoy playing the absolute hell out of Marvel Rivals. I enjoy playing as Punisher in that game, although I have been having a lot of fun as well with Devil Dinosaur. And the whole reason why is literally the stupidest fucking reason. The team up is with Punisher, and the Punisher literally rides on Devil Dinosaur's back. It's so stupid, and I love it. Also, Blockies is making Marvel Rivals visible. Okay, yeah, cool, I guess. Call me when Marvel Legends does it.
Let me know when Blockies gives me Mega Man Star Force anything, please.
How about call me when Blockies does anything Mega Man X?
Oh, that'd be cool too. They have a bunch of. There's the MDLX one for Mega Man X.
The MDLX.
Yeah. Let me send this to you.
Oh right, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I mean, I'd love to have that, but price.
Yeah, I mean it's on sale on Amazon for like $57 right now. That's actually fairly cheap for MDLX. Holy shit. I've seen some of their stuff go for crazy amounts.
Shoot me the link. I want to look at it at some point.
It says there's only 8 in stock.
Okay, cool. Shoot me the link.
I sent it to you. I also sent you a link to the headphones that I use, or the earbuds I use for my phone. Just in case. You never know.
We'll see. I will hear it one last time, but I'm telling everybody now, and I'm going to make sure that it's on record on a live. If these don't work, and I start having the same exact fucking issues, then guess what? Don't ask me about it again. And if you choose to ask me about it again, I'm going to cuss you out.
That's fair.
Anyway, so all that aside, let's talk. What are some other things that we are excited about that's like outside of the toy space? Like, what are some other things that we're looking forward to? Like projects we're a part of that we're really excited about. Are there is there something that we're working on behind the scenes that we're really excited about? Is there a movie coming out we're excited about? Is there a game that we feel is going to be ass, but we're going to get it anyway because we're a fan of the franchise or whatever?
I am not super excited, Nariko. I'm not super jazzed about Vault Rising. But no, I got more like personal projects I need to start working on. Like I want to get back into like woodworking and furniture making. But every single time I go to Home Depot and like I need to get lumber cut, like magically all of the employees from the lumber section are gone, and the only reason I need them to cut the lumber for me is because it won't fit in my car, and my circular saw does not go past like an inch and change, because a 5.5-inch circular saw only cuts a little over an inch.
Yeah, no, that's dookie.
So I gotta buy a bigger circular saw, or I gotta get like a guide for my jigsaw so I can cut it in the parking lot and stuff it in my car. Or I could be a psychopath and I could carry the slab of wood all the way home. I don't live that far from Home Depot. I could walk there if I wanted to, but...
Okay. Okay, so apparently TFA is coming back.
He's coming back, yay!
I don't know why, but hey, he's coming back.
Also, wait a minute. Blockies is doing Mega Man stuff? What?
Blockies is doing Mega Man stuff, and they're going to be doing Mega Man X as well.
So far, this was from January. It says Blockies was making Mega Man Star Force kits, but there's also other... It looks like Mega Man Zero, or that's ZX. Hang on, let me go on my phone. Yeah, I gotta check out the Blockies page for their Mega Man stuff.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I am very excited about. Like for instance, Spider-Man: No Way Home, or not that, Brand New Day.
Brand New Day, yeah, that one looks to be promising.
Yeah, I'm very excited for Spider-Man: Brand New Day. I cannot wait until that hits theaters, especially since apparently, Punisher: The Last Kill is directly followed up by Brand New Day. Anyways, yeah, whatchamacallit, what was it? There was another thing I was excited about. Oh, I started playing, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
I've heard that one's really fun.
Yeah, and quite a few people have been telling me that it's a fun game and that I would get an absolute kick out of it. But I've seen genuine Warhammer fans treat this thing like it's the second coming of God. And you already know how I am when it comes to people doing shit like that. The moment you start overhyping the shit out of it, I'm immediately like, I'm good. Thanks, I believe you, but...
Yeah, like it's probably not as good as they're saying it is, but they also... It's probably because it's a game that's more in their sphere that they really enjoy.
And while fair, I'm not going to take that away from them. If you're trying to get it casual to give enough of a shit about that franchise, don't overload them. And like that's why when it showed up as a free download on my PlayStation, I said, fuck it. It's free. I got no other games that I'm playing right now. Why don't I go ahead and give this a shot? And guess what? The small amount of time I've played this so far, guess what? It's an absolute fucking blast of a game. I love it. It's such a fun game to play. I love running around as this big, beefy Marine, punching motherfuckers in the face. Like, it's so much fun.
I don't know, Narco. I don't play Fortnite. The only exciting news I saw for that game was they're adding in Ben 10 characters.
Hello, TFA.
Welcome
Yeah, I'm
back.
back.
So what brought you back?
The plans that I had didn't necessarily work out.
Big sad.
Big sad.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, is there any major video games that you're excited for, TFA? Because I was just talking about how I've been playing Space Marine 2.
GTA 6.
How the fuck did I know you were going to say that?
And also Insomniac's Wolverine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'm actually really excited for Insomniac's Wolverine as well.
Like,
And then
I wasn't the biggest X-Men guy. Like, and I know the whole point of it was, you know, to
we don't got to go into the full details of what it was technically supposed to be an
my point
allegory.
being is it was a thing of representation, but like I didn't really care for them because as far as I'm concerned, they didn't really show up enough for me to kind of be like, oh wow, I like these characters. Like I'm more into the typical the characters that like everyone like, you know, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk. I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't even like the Fantastic Four for the longest time. I was like, what the fuck are these losers?
Yeah, and then the thing probably came out of nowhere and punched you square in the face, screaming it's clobbering time.
No, but like the more I started to, because fun fact, everybody, I'm not just a Transformers fan. What? Shocker! I know I'm a multifaceted individual, but I'm a big Marvel nut, you know. And when the MCU started to kick off, and you know, now we're in the multiverse saga, and now everything kind of connects in its own way to the main 616 universe to a degree. I remember watching Logan for the first time. Holy shit. I see why people like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Yeah, he's the perfect pick for Wolverine. Can you look it up?
And like now I'm just excited to see like more, and then you know Deadpool and Wolverine happen, and it's like okay, yeah, I'm starting to like the X-Men more. And then just I went back and started watching the old X-Men movie. God, I hate saying that now because they're not really old, but like they are kind of old. But like the Fox X-Men movies, like I watched the first one. I have yet to see the second and third. I have yet to watch Days of Future Past. I have yet to watch. I know people kind of rag on the Dark Phoenix and everything, but I kind of like that storyline, so I'm still gonna give it a shot. But I'm curious. I'm liking what Insomniac's doing so far. Their Spider-Man games were fucking, pun intended, spectacular.
Yeah,
So
100%. Very much. They are amazing. They are spectacular, and they are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what Insomniac's going to do with Wolverine. Like, so far, what we're seeing, it already looks incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bloody, violent Wolverine game? Yes, please.
Yeah, see, and like when we saw the test footage for it, people were super worried because there was no blood. So people were thinking, did they really just fucking cock tease us? And we were like all sorts of upset. And then the trailer dropped, and the blood was everywhere. And all of a sudden, people that were talking to were all like, "Oh my god, yes!"
I'm still holding out hope for the Venom game that's in development.
It's
Because it's
canceled.
not canceled. Everyone's like, oh, it's canceled because Tony Todd unfortunately passed. And I'm like, they're not going to cancel that. It is unfortunate that...
No, Najee Jeter himself straight up said it was canceled.
Big sad.
Unless Insomniac says something, I haven't... Because it's still in development, last I read.
That's clearly old information because this whole thing was said like last month.
Oh, time to do some research on Google.
Google. Google isn't always accurate, but you do you. Anyways, yeah, all that's exciting. However, there is other things that I'm excited for, and one of those is what was it? I want to say it was called Hydra 1940 something. The Captain America and Black Panther.
I think it was Hydra 1943.
Hydra 1943. Thank you. Where apparently that's going to be a Insomniac universe Captain America.
Not sure because the developer
something like that.
Not sure because it's not in Insomnia. It's Skydance Interactive and Skydance Media are the devs.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we haven't gotten any more updates on it. So I'm starting to think that's going to get canned too.
Hopefully not.
Okay, so based on what I saw on Google, the Venom game is still technically in development. Insomniac has not officially confirmed a cancellation.
Well, at this point we need to get official word because if that Venom game was indeed canceled, then Insomniac needs to get their shit together and give us the fucking Spider-Man 2 DLC that they fucking decided not to give us because they wanted to put it all into the Venom game.
I'm kind of against the DLC now, stopping and thinking about it, because if anything, the DLC that Spider-Man 2 could provide would be a better setup for Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, but at the same time, the DLC for the first Spider-Man game is what helped set up Miles Morales, which in turn helped set up Spider-Man 2.
Not exactly. The setup for Miles was based on the base game of Spider-Man PS4 from Insomniac. The DLC just kind of continued the story of Peter after the events of what happened. Like, reuniting with Black Cat and fighting off Hammerhead.
Yeah, but literally throughout those games, they were setting up Peter Parker teaching and training Miles Morales, which that leads into Spider-Man Miles Morales. And after the events of Spider-Man Miles Morales, we were then led into Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, but the game for Miles Morales was just more so treated as his own adventure,
Yeah, but still, the events that happened in Miles Morales clearly had an effect in Spider-Man 2. So you can't exactly say, well, not necessarily. Yes, necessarily. It all ties into bringing Spider-Man 2.
You didn't have to do the mocking voice. I was just mean. My feelings are hurt. My feelings.
You have those?
Yes, and apparently you just like to abuse them.
Oh, you'll be fine. Anyways,
I don't know. I don't think, because like the DLC for Spider-Man 2, for Spider-Man 2, last I remember was like the Beetle, which would have been cool. I feel like the Beetle is a very underappreciated villain. Like when Ultimate Spider-Man came out on Disney XD, like the Beetle was pretty involved in that series. But I thought he or she, I forget what the gender was, but like that they were a pretty cool villain. It would have been interesting to see what that would have been like in Insomniac Spider-Man's universe. I can't remember the other DLC. I know there was going to be a Carnage DLC, but I feel like they're going to save that for Spider-Man 3. Like, I could see them save that. Like, that could be, like, the first part of the game, and then the second part would be, like, facing on the real big bad, like the Sinister Six. Like, we could get... Because, like, Chameleon is still out and about. We got Doc Ock, we got Green Goblin. I mean, they could do a lot of stuff, I'm trying to think of the other DLC. Was there one for Daredevil? I don't think there was.
I don't think so. I think Daredevil might have been mentioned.
Daredevil was mentioned in the first game where there was a thing that they had to patch where you could look in and see that it was the aftermath of a Daredevil showdown. That was originally supposed to lead to something in the first game, but they canceled that. Anyways, there's one very specific villain that wasn't mentioned here, and I'm a little shocked it wasn't mentioned that they weren't mentioned here. Carnage.
I said that.
Yeah, he did mention Carnage.
Did?
Yeah, he did.
I said they could save that for Spider-Man 3. That could be like the first half of the game, and then second half would be like the Sinister Six or the double team with Green Goblin and Doc Ock.
Yeah, they are setting up for both of them to be the big bads.
Okay.
It is kind of concerning though, because like, sorry, Acer.
You're good.
I'm just saying, like, it is kind of concerning though when you stop and think about, because in the events of Spider-Man 2, Scorpion, Rhino, Electro, and Vulture are all canonically dead.
Yes.
Like, that could have been our Sinister Six right there. And technically, we kind of sort of got a taste of that, but, like, what other Sinister Six could they do? Kraven is dead. Venom is dead. So it's like, right now, you only have, like, 3 villains. Carnage, Doc Ock, and, I mean, unless they bring back Dr. Kurt Connors as Lizard again, somehow.
Yeah, Connors is alive. They could do that again, but I fucking hated his fight.
Dude, I love this fight.
It was fun, but it was
I couldn't stand the health bar. That's one thing. That's one critique I have about Spider-Man 2 is like, I kind of liked being immersed in what it's like to fight as Spider-Man from like Spider-Man 1. Like, you didn't have any health bars when you were fighting Kingpin and all the others. Like, you kind of knew when you were getting to a phase or like when the fight was done. And then this one is like, oh, here are health bars because people are complaining like, oh, we can't tell when the boss fight's over or some shit like that, or what the health is like. It's like, we don't necessarily need that. You kind of just took away that immersion, and it's like, now it's just kind of like you have this annoying graphic in front of you. You can't turn it off.
It's probably a lot of people. They probably heard enough complaints from people wanting health bars in the game, but health bars in a game like that, like, maybe it's fine, but at the same time, I'm perfectly fine with there not being health bars. Like, I play Monster Hunter, and there's no fucking health bars. You just have to hope you're doing enough damage to the monster and that you're going to kill it.
Yeah, like, I really liked the immersion from the first game, and then this one's just like, you have it. I'm pretty sure you could turn off the HUD, which would also turn that off, but I don't know. But, like, my thing is, who else could they do for the Sinister? Like, Martin Lee he's not technically dead, but like, he also was kind of sort of reformed.
Yeah, he's not necessarily evil after working with Miles.
But like I said, like, who else can you do? What other villains are there that you could do? Like, unless you want to get like weird.
They could.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Firstly, one of the things that I think people are blatantly ignoring right now, which we really shouldn't be, they are setting up Superior Spider-Man.
Oh,
you think so?
That's what it could be. Like, Doc Ock's body is in pretty rough condition.
You think they're gonna do that?
So what I think is gonna happen is somehow, some way, Doc Ock is going to get a hold of Peter's body. He's going to do the mind swap. He's going to kill Peter's body with, what was his name? Otto. He's going to kill Peter's body with Otto's mind in it. And then he's just going to start swinging around as Spider-Man. And the only reason why anything is going to start immediately being tipped off is because Miles is going to see him out there and is going to be like, ain't you supposed to be on vacation? So I was trying to talk to him, and every single time he tries saying, yo, Peter, what's up? Peter's not answering because he's not Peter anymore. He's Otto. He's not going to respond to Peter.
Is this where Scorpion finally dies too? Or no, he's already dead.
Yeah, I was about to say, what the
Kraven killed him.
Wait, no. Fuck. Who could he do then? He could kill Lee.
No, not Martin.
He kind of could.
Because that's kind of where, like, after Otto takes over Peter's body, it's kind of where he learns, like, oh fuck, he's been holding back this entire time. Like,
I feel like they're gonna set up something big because it's like we also have to keep in mind we're gonna be getting Silk in the next game.
Which I think that's actually going to set up Spider-Man, the Big Web, or whatever the fuck they were going to call that.
The Great Web.
The Great Web, thank you.
And that was a multiplayer game, unfortunately, that got canceled.
Which angers me because that would have been such a cool game. Anyway.
I think Gwen Stacy also might be included too.
So with that stated, I have a beef with Spider-Man 2.
Is it Miles's fuck ass suit?
No,
looking like a thing of toothpaste.
Because that suit getting shit on has already happened so much that I honestly genuinely don't feel like I need to repeat anything, because chances are you've already heard it said before. No.
Bro, looking like a thing of Colgate toothpaste.
Here's my beef. Here's my beef with Spider-Man 2. And my beef is specifically with Kraven. So, for those who have read Kraven the Hunter comic books and have seen him in other depictions of media, what's one thing that we can always say is consistent with Kraven the Hunter? He has a code, a very specific code of honor. In the Insomniac universe, they basically completely threw that to the wind and literally made him a crash out because he's on his last legs. Like, you mean to fucking tell me that Insomniac's version of Kraven the Hunter, his biggest reason for why he went through and terrorized all of New York was because he was a cranky old man who didn't want to let go? You really gonna sit there and tell me that Kraven the Hunter, this universe, is just a petty old man?
Yes.
Like, was he? Like, don't get me wrong. Was he intimidating as hell? Fuck yes. But when you sit and you fundamentally think about his motivations, he's petty.
He wanted
really
one final
sad, too,
good
that
fight before he died.
The what?
He just wanted a really good fight before he died. He wanted someone to kill him.
No, bro was a elderly adrenaline junkie. Like, he just wanted that thrill.
Yeah, I get that and I understand that. But why couldn't they pick a different character to fit that fucking role? That's what I would.
Who else could they have really done? Like, Silvermane isn't necessarily a brawler. He's more so just like a, street level, like, mafia type dude, kind of like Hammerhead.
Yeah, but look at how far they were able to take Hammerhead. They could have done the same exact fucking thing with Silvermane.
I guess if they wanted to, maybe. Well, no, not
like
Alistair.
My beef with Kraven the Hunter is the sole reason we no longer have the members of the Sinister Six is because he was a fucking petty crash out. Like, I'm sorry, I get and I understand that lots of people absolutely love Kraven in this game. The more I sat down and stopped to fucking think about it, the more I realized he's just a petty old man. That's all it is. And, like, again, if it would have been any other character, I would have been a little bit more okay with it. I still would have had issues with it, but ultimately I would have been fine with it. This is not Kraven the Hunter. This is Kraven, the not so great at what he used to do Hunter. And, like, yeah, we definitely have moments where we can see from a physical perspective how much stronger he was than most of the people he fought. Where he was literally taking motherfuckers that were built like brick shit houses and he was just holding them up by their fucking neck while their legs are dangling like little hoes. Like, you see all this cool ass shit that Kraven does in the game. But no matter how much shit he does, or no matter how much he tries to escape the fact that the way Insomniac wrote him, he's just a petty old man. At the end of the day, that's all he is. He's a petty old man who only wanted a really solid fight. Okay, cool. Did you really have to go as far as actually fucking killing off people that we actually gave a shit and wanted to see more of in this fucking universe?
Yeah, honestly, that was one major complaint I had with Craven, is just how quickly they disposed of him. Like, just kind of was like, oh, hey, you like this character? He's the big bad. He's the bad guy. Oh, he's dead.
I don't think we even got to see him like actually fight and kill them. He just off-screened them.
No, you only see him take out Scorpion, and that's it. And like, okay, I get it. You're establishing that he's a threat, but like,
there's
Scorpion?
an unused.
No, what?
I would say there's like an unused asset where with like Rhino's head mounted on a wall, but we never get to see that in the game.
No, we don't. And honestly, I would have liked to have seen how he took out Rhino. I would have liked to see how he took out Vulture, as opposed to just hearing these audio logs and just seeing their suits or parts of their suits or whatever. And then it's like, okay.
Like
I mean, it's cool, I guess, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like you're trying to show off this big dude. Like, he's one of Spider-Man's like biggest villains.
That said, for everybody who was sitting there pissing, moaning, whining, and complaining that Spider-Man 2 did not get any awards, when you really sit down and stop to think about it, it's pretty obvious why it didn't get any awards.
Yeah.
It didn't deserve any of the awards people were wanting it to get. Like,
it didn't. It really fucking didn't. And like, keep in mind, I love Spider-Man 2. My biggest beef with it is Kraven the Hunter himself.
Like, it's a good game, but it's not, Game of the Year worthy.
Yeah, no. I mean, it pulled off a lot of really.
It was absolutely not.
No, it pulled off a lot of really cool things. It put a lot of characters, a very unique spin on some characters. Like, did any of us suspect that Harry, of all people, was going to become Venom?
No, I didn't.
Okay, if you played the first game, you knew he was going to be Venom.
Well, even then, what I'm saying is, like, in the Insomniac universe, did anyone ever suspect that Harry was going to be Venom?
No, not really. Not a lot of people really suspected that.
What are the hosts that we normally know Venom normally occupies? Peter Parker, and Eddie Brock. That's it. They did something.
Although, certainly in the comic books, Mary Jane.
We don't talk about that.
Hey, I talk about it because I actually happen to like the content.
I feel a way about that comic run at the moment.
Everybody feels a way about that comic run, and I've seen people bitching and moaning and crying and complaining. I don't care. I love the fact that Venom's new host is Mary Jane, because it's giving him a whole new separate perspective on what it's like to be around these characters. It's a whole new take, a whole new spin, and that's something that, I'm sorry, but Marvel has been desperately fucking needing.
No, I agree. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing that he bonded with Mary Jane. I feel it's more so, if I remember correctly, from this current comic run right now, correct me if I am wrong or if I am not, isn't fucking oh my god, what's that? Norman Spider-Man?
I think that's a different run.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm okay being wrong with that. But like, that was one I just couldn't stand. Like, that is so weird.
Yeah, no, I'm not vibing with that either. But
that feels so wrong.
Yeah, no. Whereas like this Venom run with
Mary Jane.
With Mary Jane, I'm loving this.
No, it does seem like an interesting premise.
Well, it's not only that, but we also look at it from the standpoint of Mary Jane has been the fucking damsel in distress for so fucking long that it honestly is kind of annoying at this point. She now has the ability to not only fight back, but she now has a completely new understanding of the absolute fucking pain in the ass it is to be Spider-Man.
Well, she also did have She did have powers or some sort of power, but like she did become, if I remember correctly, her
He
name
became
was...
a spider person of some type.
No, not that, not that. Again, it might be a different run, but I could be wrong or it might be right. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure she became a character or a hero known as Jackpot,
I have no idea, dude.
and that's kind of what led her to this current thing. Also, now that you pointed out with like Venom bonding with Mary Jane, it does also give Venom another perspective on like how Peter Parker really is when you stop and think about it. Because like, yeah, okay, Venom was inside Peter's brain, but like, well, you know, everywhere. But like, other people look at Peter very differently, and now it's like Venom can see the perspective of Peter through Mary Jane's eyes. So
Exactly.
that's
And like
kind of interesting.
that's something that, let's face it, not a lot of people are really paying enough attention to.
Mm-mm.
People are naturally just looking at it and going, "The fuck? Like, why the fuck is she Venom?" When the reality of it is, like you just like I was explaining, Venom is getting new perspectives on how other people see Peter, and now he's starting to understand another character that's actually close to Peter in a very specific way. Like it's more character development for Venom that, let's face it, he's been in desperate fucking need of.
Yeah, I hate to break up the conversation. I gotta dip out.
Oh,
I might be back in time to catch the tail end, but maybe.
All right.
It was fun, gents.
I might be doing some rebirth talk in a minute here.
ooh,
We'll see. I don't know yet.
that's fair.
This time, I'm not gonna fucking go into synopsis stuff for actual episodes. This time, though, I'm not doing that. But what I will do is I will reveal who's voicing who for season 1. Let me be clear. This is strictly for season 1.
Yeah, I hear you.
And some of the people who got roles might actually shock you.
We shall see.
So yeah, other than that, anyways, back to the main point that I was having.
Yeah.
Craven really just got under my skin, just as a character in Spider-Man 2. I absolutely just like, the more I stop to think about it, the more I'm like, you're just a petty old man. Sit your old ass down. Spend your retirement the way any other fucking dude is your age should be. Why the fuck are you out here trying to? Why the fuck are you out here trying people who can break you in half without a second thought? Like, why the fuck are you? You see what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
But then on the flip side of that, as much as I heavily despise Craven, I love the fact that it was Venom that took him out.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that it was Venom that put his ass down.
That was pretty dope.
Because I'm sitting there like, okay, yeah, since Harry is the host for Venom, he's gonna pick him up, and for a split second you're thinking something's gonna happen, but then he's gonna be like, wait, no, this isn't me, and then he's gonna run off. And then he bit the fucking head off. And I'm like, oh god! So like, as soon as he did that, that's when he started to be like, oh god, what did I just do? And then that's when he ran off and just left Craven's body there. And I'm sitting here like, oh, they did that. They killed the shit out of him. Like, there is no getting back up from that. Like, he is dead.
Yeah, no, he dead.
Like, he is fucking dead.
Yeah, Norco, we don't talk about that Craven. We don't talk about that one.
I still haven't seen that movie, so I can't speak on it yet.
If you thought Madam Web was bad.
I haven't even seen Madam Web yet.
See, I'm normally the positive guy and be like, "Oh, give it a shot," but like I watched. I mean, I do like Dakota Johnson was pretty good.
I'm
I mean,
probably one of the very few people on the face of the planet that actually finds her fairly attractive.
I'm not even talking about attractiveness. I just like she wasn't bad.
Just at the same time, she wasn't great.
You blame Sony and for them trying to flesh out the villain characters in these really weird ways.
They're trying to flesh
At least
out.
with Venom, it was pretty good.
We're trying to flesh out characters that don't need to be fleshed out right now. Like, if we're gonna do them, put them in movies with the character they're known to have affiliations with.
Yeah.
Like, I can guarantee you, Morbius as a character, Craven as a character, and all these other fucking villain types that they were trying to make movies for, it all would have hit better if they were tied to Spider-Man. The fact that they're trying to make them their own characters completely outside of Spider-Man is what fucked them.
Yeah, but unfortunately, because Sony's a bunch of greedy bastards and Marvel, is trying to do stuff with those Sony characters, yeah, we're probably not going to see that happen.
Because Sony's petty.
Unfortunately. I mean, we got lucky when we got Spider-Man in like 6 MCU pictures.
Well, yeah, because let's face it, Sony saw what happened when an MCU Spider-Man showed up in a movie all of his own. Like, look at how much money they made off of that. Yeah, they're not going to want to sit there and,
Loki.
like at that point, they're literally printing money. There's no way.
Narco says, I low-key hate how they turn other villains into anti-heroes or some sort. I think some of them didn't need to be I don't think Craven needed to necessarily be an anti-hero. I don't even think he is an anti-hero.
He's an interesting case. Like, Venom, you absolutely can say he's an anti-hero.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Morbius, you can 100% say is an anti-hero.
Still have yet to watch that movie.
I'm probably not going to because no.
I don't know. Some of the choices are Madam Web. I feel she's not even necessarily an anti-hero. She is a hero, but like the way that they went about this movie, they tried stuff, and a lot of it didn't stick. No pun intended.
I might watch Madam Web tonight just to get my own opinion.
I mean, that's up to you. I didn't have a problem with it as much as other people did, where it's like, oh my god, this is bullshit. This is terrible. I'm just kind of like, hey man, I'm just trying to see, what the big deal is. Like, why are we shitting on this?
And while that's fair and valid, let me hit you with this. I'm a story writer, so therefore I'm going to look at it from a completely separate perspective. That at that point, if I'm saying it's bad, it's fucking bad. Like, here's a movie that a lot of people have told me was really, really bad that I just finished watching today, and I'm just going to go ahead and flat out say it. This might be my favorite movie of the year.
What movie be that?
It came out last year. I just finished watching it today. Primitive War.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that over call the other night, like literally last night.
Yeah, I just finished watching it today. And let me tell you, if you were ever one of those people where you pissed, moaned, whined, and complained over the fact that Jurassic Park and Jurassic World didn't quite go far enough with their dino action, yeah, Primitive War said, oh, we're going to give you everything. Like, dude, You have a soldier getting disemboweled by a Deinonychus.
Just a heads up, my phone's almost dead, so I might end up like abruptly leaving. I'm at 5%. I'm gonna get my charger. Just letting you know.
So yeah, Primitive War. I really enjoyed that movie.
Actually, give me a
Loved
minute.
it from start to finish. I don't necessarily feel that is a movie that deserves any of the hate it's gotten. And as much as I understand why people really didn't like Primitive War, but at the same time, y'all, if you were one of those people that were bitching and moaning about how Jurassic Park wants to go far enough and we deserve more gore, watch Primitive War because it's basically rated R Jurassic Park.
You continue. I'm gonna switch devices. I will be right back.
I'm working on doing that. Anyway, so who here?
Well, wait. No, I'm saying I'll be right back. I'm gonna
I
switch
know.
devices.
I'm continuing.
Okay. I'm gonna switch devices.
So, anyways, I am going to go ahead and take this as an opportunity to kind of start. You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Do you want more rebirth info? So there's the poll, guys. If you want, just go ahead and vote and let me know what you guys want to see. There you are.
Sorry about that.
You're fine. Go ahead and vote in the comments what you would rather I do.
Wait, who? Me?
Yeah, at least if you can.
I cannot.
So you can't vote on the poll.
Not without opening up the YouTube app. Let me try. Hang on.
No, there's a StreamYard poll that I just made.
Hang on. Yeah, I can't see it.
So you don't see it on the StreamYard.
I cannot see it at all. No.
So you don't see the little white box on the bottom left of the screen.
No.
That's fucking weird. Are you using StreamYard right now?
Yes. I'm using it on the mobile app.
So then why the fuck can't you see it on the StreamYard app?
I don't know.
That's fucking weird. Yeah.
I don't know. What are the options? I'll vote verbally.
I put, do you want more rebirth info? The two options are yes, describe more episodes, which got an immediate vote. And option 2 is no, we want to know who's voicing who.
Um. Hmm. My more main concern is with the path that you're going to be pursuing at some point in the near future is, when will we see all this be executed? So I'm not. I'm kind of indifferent.
we will see all of this get executed when I finally have everything ready to go for season one as far as writing is concerned. And then while I'm filming season one, I'm going to be writing season two.
All before the big shift that you plan on making.
Okay, maybe all this might come after that.
Yeah, that's kind of more so. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Look, we're neurodivergent, right? We want to share all details, and then, we want to make the thing, and then we get burnt out. We want to do something different. I'm more so trying to practice what I preach, or practice what has been preached to me, and just be like, I'm gonna just keep a lot of the stuff to myself. Because look at what's happened to my shit over the years. Like, every time I'm like, I'm making a thing, and then the thing doesn't come out. Like, I'm not saying you're gonna do that.
Okay, but if I'm asking for an opinion, you can have an opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I kind of want to hear option two, like, just like who's gonna be voicing who, but then that would leave us at an impasse. So I guess we could just go with
Okay.
option one to make everything easier. But I'm more interested in the voice actors.
Yeah, honestly, I'm more interested in the voice actors too, but I'm going to do what the audience wants, which so far we only have one vote.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make a unilateral decision based on one fucking vote.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know who you are.
So yeah, I guess we're doing option one.
Didn't I just say that I wasn't just going to do option one because of the fact that it was only one person?
Well, no, I'm saying I'll vote option one to make things easier.
I'll give it a little bit longer to see if anybody else votes.
Okay. Sorry if you hear me tapping. I'm using my tablet.
Anyway, so
Never mind.
how many? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Hmm?
Whoever is watching this currently, please drop a vote. Do. Okay, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go help my wife. So keep everybody entertained. I'll be right back.
Uh, uh, well, God, this is why I don't do YouTube as much anymore. How's everyone doing tonight? I genuinely don't know what to do, guys. I'm not I'm not good at this.
Nariko, I will smite you.
Oh, hey, good timing. I did nothing.
You tried.
I failed.
You tried.
Barely.
You barely or not, motherfucker, you tried. I'm trying to be more positive with you, like you keep wanting me to fucking do. You want me to continue to be mean then? Okay, fine, I'll be mean.
No, thank you for telling me I tried.
The next time, take the fucking compliment. Here's what you get.
What do you want to do, BC? Which option do you want? It's
I'm
ultimately
going
your
with
show.
option 2 because it's easier.
Okay, then let's just do option 2.
Okay, so I'm making it abundantly clear. I'm only doing characters that are in season 1. So sorry, but anybody who has been casted as characters who's not showing up until like seasons 2 or 3, you're not getting mentioned here.
Right, so starting off with my big boy tidal wave.
Who's showing up in Rebirth? Never.
Oh. Okay, so starting
Anyway,
off with my second Spider Boy tarantulas.
who's appearing? Never.
Oh.
You're gonna let me speak now?
I'm just trying to have a little fun.
I know.
All right, so yeah, who be on the roster? What kind of cavalier of voice actors are we talking?
So the first character that I talk voices for is Rebirth Prowl,
Okay.
and the chosen voice actor to play Prowl is my boy Blackbird.
I have not spoken to him in ages.
Yeah, he's doing great, by the way.
I might reach out to him.
I mean,
I
that's
don't know. I
how
don't have any. Let me audience or anyone who watches this after. I don't have any problems with him. I'm not good at reaching out.
anyways, so
When did you start
yeah,
talking to him again?
I speak with him in passing. Like he's been on the show a couple times, so
When was the latest? Recent?
he hasn't been on any recent episodes. But to be fair, I haven't really been adamantly trying to invite him.
No, I'm talking about just talking to him. Like when was the was it recent?
Oh yeah, like sometime last year was when I first really tried reaching back out and being like, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he and I shot the shit for a little while. We got some of our old grievances squashed, and we've been fine ever since.
Nice, nice. So Prowl. Okay.
So yeah, he's gonna be proud. Um, I feel like I shouldn't need to say who is the voice of X Braun, but I'm going to anyway for the sake of this. It's gonna be Savage.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Savage is retaining his voice as X Braun. I will be the voice of Sideburn. Like just in general, I'm the voice of Sideburn. And then on top of that, oh, what's this? Uh, there has not been a chosen voice actor for Leo Prime yet.
I'm surprised you're not gonna voice him.
I don't want to this time.
Who are you and what have you done with DC?
See, if it was Lyle Convoy, I'd be throwing hands with people. This is not Lyle Convoy.
Okay. So who else?
The voice of Bumblebee.
Oh god, that yellow shit is in this.
Yes, the yellow shit is in this, and guess what?
What?
You're not going to be a shit.
Is he gonna end up being like Armada Hotshot, where he's kind of like Hot Rod and his Bumblebee self-mixed, or not really?
No.
Okay. So who be the voice of the Bumbler?
We have met him before. It is Battle Hornet.
Why doesn't that fucking surprise me?
Yeah, my boy Hornet is going to be the voice of Bumblebee in Rebirth.
The dude is obsessed with Bumblebee. I mean, I'm not dissing on him, but like, it's already in the username. Come on.
So yeah, he's going to be the voice of Bumblebee of this.
Pull a Skybound, kill him off in the first episode.
No, I will not do that.
It would be funny.
No, it would not.
No, I'm not actually serious, obviously.
I figured.
Excuse me. Who else?
Ultra Magnus.
Don't you mean Ultra Magnus? Sorry. Who will Magnus? Who will the other giant truck man be voiced by?
He will be voiced by Acer.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I have to hear that.
So you know how picky I am when it comes to choosing my my voice cast, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've been a victim to it.
I heard him do it once. He was born to be Rebirth Ultra Magnus.
All right. What did he try to do? Like, what? I assume he didn't try to emulate anyone. Like he did his own, or did he try to emulate someone?
No, he did his own unique. He did his own unique take.
I'll have to hear it at some point. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, no, like, dude, he crushed that audition.
All right, so far we have a giant cup car man, bulky SUV boy.
Are we really doing this right now?
Sorry.
Anyways, I feel like I'm missing an Autobot here. Oh, for a one episode appearance, Optimus. Yeah, it's gonna be him.
It's gonna be who?
It's gonna be you.
It's gonna be me.
It's gonna be you.
It's gonna be me.
You didn't even do it right.
I can't. Okay.
It's gonna be me.
I can't. Okay. Also,
You
when did I
can.
agree to this?
Anyways, yeah, no. Me and TFA had talked it over a while back, and I told him flat out, like, look, you'd only literally be doing it for one episode, and it's gonna be, and that one episode of season 1 is literally the episode he fucking dies. So you're literally only doing one set of lines.
Yeah. Here's a
For
spoiler for episode 1.
where you're literally just dying. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a spoiler for episode 1. My name is Optimus.
Yeah, that's totally the spoiler. Anyways,
Yeah, it's not the first time. Narco, I don't know how. I assume you've said you've watched me for a long time, but if you've been around the block, you know back in the day with 2015, and so I used to voice Optimus for almost anyone.
Yeah, he was pretty much typecast at his prime constantly.
Now everyone, it's all about David Pudney and Orion Zax, and like, I mean, fair, they're amazing Optimus Primes, but I was the first, at least around that time. I think. Not
All right, give
really.
me 1 second.
You got 60 nanoseconds.
No, please grab.
But yeah, it's been a hot minute since I voiced Optimus. Because here's a little insider info about me. I like voicing Optimus, but if that's the only role you're gonna cast me as honored as I am to like be the YouTube version of like Peter Cullen for people, like, I'm not gonna say for everyone, because we have multiple fantastic Optimus Prime voice actors out on YouTube. But like for me, it's like I also want to expand my voice roles. Like, Optimus is great, but that's all anyone ever wanted me as. And then I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to limit myself. Like, I do enjoy voicing Optimus Prime. He is my hero. But I also want to see what else I can do. And it's like, because it's like, I can do more than Optimus. I can do Starscream. Right now I could technically, just this voice alone, I could just be Hotshot or Bumblebee if I really wanted to, do it like this. If you give me some creative voices, I can do a good Megatron. I can do a good Starscream.
Although what's super funny about that is, you know how we were literally just talking about you constantly being typecasted as Prime back in 2015? Yeah, I was constantly typecasted as Megatron.
And our friendship has not had a division unlike the two characters since. Although I feel like that may happen soon.
Listen here, you bitch!
Motherfucker, I'll put you down.
Would love to see you try, you little whelp!
Coming soon to BC's channel, Transformers Abridged.
I low-key want to do that now.
It would be pretty funny.
It would be fucking hysterical.
1986, first video, just 1986, the exchange, and it's just like an elongated it's not just like the one in the movie. It's like, we'll edit it and make it even longer and be like, Megatron, you motherfucker, how dare you try to attack us? It's like, Prime must learn such language. I've been on Earth for years. I know my shit.
Well, listen here, you little pube. The father, your goody two-shoes ass, doesn't know how to fucking do anything properly.
Transformers, if written by Vivzy Pop. I mean, she has a character named Shockwave. Why not?
Oh my god.
Low key, that would be pretty fun, though. But yeah, like, again, just my little backstory. Like, again, I stepped away for a while to do Optimus. I like it. I kind of actually wish people would reach out to me again and be like, hey, can you voice Optimus for me in this thing? I'd be like, hell yeah, it'll be fun again. But I also really want to test my voice. I want to see what I can really do. And next thing you know, it's like I'm voicing for GPL Films, and I'm still voicing for Wolfman. In fact, I just voiced for Wolfman in his last and his current stop motion series I just started last week, Transformers Foundations of War. I voiced the old man Alpha Trion.
Is that the voice you use?
Yes.
I have questions.
He wouldn't let me do Young Warrior.
I can kind of understand why.
I know, not because MGO ripoff, but still, it's like it was fun. Listen to me, young warrior. If the durians don't have fuzz on their bottoms, the trouts upstream will not make it to the tree. Do you have my soup? Honestly, MGO should just do a series where it's just Alpha Trion.
I mean, has anybody pitched that to him?
I don't know, but like you can make comedy gold. Look at what I just made. Is that or is that not an MGOism?
I mean, it's fair. It's starting to piss me off.
Hmm?
Hold on, give me a second.
You have 60 nanoseconds.
Now is not the time.
Sorry. But yeah, shameless plug. Go check out Wolfman Productions. I've worked with that dude since Transformers Reign of Terror back in the day. In fact, I was almost 90% of that cast. But again, that's just how versatile my voice is. You know,
Okay.
I got range, so go check out Foundations of War. It was a really, really good thing. Oh, you
That's
got him?
driving me nuts.
You got him? I didn't expect you to actually get him. I mean, I did, but like I didn't. Yeah. Um. But yeah. Oh, another Optimus Prime voice actor I didn't shout out. Stealthabot. He's also a really good Optimus Prime voice actor as well. In fact, him and I got Peter Cullen approved. It was amazing.
Okay. So that
So,
looks like that.
honestly, if there's one thing I do want to keep doing with YouTube, if I never do reviews or stream, well, I'll probably do streams, but I want to do more voice acting. I really think that's kind of what I want to do. So the fact that I'm kind of being typecasted as Optimus again, even if I die, which seems to be an ongoing trend, because when I voiced for GPL Films, every character that I have ever voiced for him thus far, aside from Wild Rider, every other character I voiced for him has died.
Okay, I'm not gonna let low key funny as hell.
But I was okay with it because it's like, you know what? I get to do a cool voice, and then my character is gone. It's like, that's fine by me.
So you can literally sit there and say, okay, so how does this character die? Okay, I'll take the gig.
No, I'm just more so like, okay, so who's the character and how long does he show up? He's like, he shows up, it's this character and he shows up for this long. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, why not? It's like, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but like, I don't care if he dies. Like, it's part of the gig.
Yeah, I mean, there's one other casting that was decided upon that, unfortunately, since he's not in season one, I ain't saying shit.
Refresh my memory without telling me the character. Do I voice anyone else aside from Prime?
Yes. And
Oh, wait,
and to
okay,
avoid
okay,
spoilers
okay.
for the future, I'm not going any further.
Okay, aside from that other one, is there any other character aside from those two that I voice?
I think he wanted to try out for one more, but I ended up saying no.
I
For
think
reason.
so too. No, wait. Maybe. I don't know. Regardless. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna transform Combiner Wars.
There we go.
Oh yeah, be careful with that bumblebee. Paint on the top of his head chips over time.
I could care less, to be honest.
He's gonna have a bald spot.
Okay, I can fix that.
So, is there anyone else in season 1 or no?
Who else is in season one? So, okay, as far as Autobots are concerned, that's basically it. So moving on to Decepticons, there's only one other that I am, like, there's only one specific Decepticon character that I am not revealing who they're voicing. Or who
God,
they're
you're introducing
voicing.
Reflector. Fuck yeah. Respect for the camera guy.
You know, I could just easily just not say it.
I'm just
Anyway.
trying to have some fun. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so okay, that's a really fun transformation once you actually get it down. Anyways, Uh, the Deadpool movie. Anyway, so yeah, what's the face? What was I talking about?
The
So
Decepticon.
first things first, Starscream. The voice actor for him is being kept on the down low, and it's for obvious reasons. Those reasons being, I don't want to get anybody hyped up just for him to end up saying, "Yeah, I can't do it."
I know who he's talking about, but I shan't say a word.
So that said, no one's been chosen to voice Thundercracker yet. No one's been chosen to voice Skywarp yet.
Come on, let me voice the Skywalk.
No,
Not that voice.
no, period.
What the? Why not?
Because I said so.
Thundercracker?
No,
What? What do you got against me and the Seekers?
because I don't want to.
But I'll. Okay. Not gonna lie, my feelings are a little hurt.
Hold on, give me a second. I need to check something real quick. I need to pull up whom is voicing whom. Because I feel like okay, Barricade.
Yes, good old Copcon.
Yeah, this might actually shock a lot of people with who I'm about to reveal is the voice of Barricade.
I didn't even know he was an option. I would have auditioned.
Well, unfortunately, you're not taking it from this person because the chosen voice actor for Barricade is Nariko.
Interesting.
Okay, so Thundercracker does not have a voice. Does not have a chosen voice actor yet.
I would like to try out for him.
Megatron is going to be voiced by bees.
And as someone who tried to audition for Megatron, yeah, I can't deny Bees earned it. He was better than me. At least in BC's eyes. That's not saying I don't think he was good. I do think he was good.
Again, I'm kind of digging through because I don't fully remember who's voicing who right now. So Knockout is still available. For way further in the future, Big Convoy is going to be in this.
Oh, you mean...
Don't you fucking dare.
I was gonna say Slameth Prime, but okay.
Don't care. Oh, that's another. Those are the other hot fucking Autobots. God bless it. Hotshot hasn't gotten an actor yet, but Swerve is gonna be J-Tank.
The Transformers Prime Swerve?
Correct.
Wait, do you even have that?
No, but I'm working on getting one.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I've been really bad about choosing people, or really bad about keeping people updated.
I'm gonna talk to you about Hotshot later.
Why later? Why can't you talk to me about it now?
public.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. Just feels weird talking about it publicly.
But what if I want to know now?
I just want to have a shot at Hotshot, okay? He was my Bumblebee, basically.
Okay, that's fine. If you want a shot at Hotshot, then I'll give you a shot at Hotshot. Just let me make sure that I'm not misremembering anything real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to. Yeah.
So, yeah, J-Tank will be Swerve, Blackbird Prime will be Prowl, Savage will be X-Brawn, I will be Sideburn, Battle Hornet will be Bumblebee, the VA for Ultra Magnus, Spooky. Yeah, anyways, Barricade, like I stated, that he's going to be voiced by Nariko.
I assume these are like voice auditions that you got on your Discord server.
Well, not just Discord. I've also taken some from Instagram.
Oh, okay, fair.
And like I said, the voice actor for Megatron is going to be the Flaming Bees. And trust me when I say you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready. Like, keeping in mind how much of a goofy son of a bitch he is, you are not ready for what he's going to be dropping on us with Megatron.
That was so close. That was so goddamn close. I want to voice Megatron again for someone. I literally have not voiced Megatron since Wolfman Productions' Reign of Terror. God, I want to do that again. Actually, no, I voiced for Sean Film Studios back in the day for his Combiner Wars stop motion.
Anyways, so Knockout is open for audition.
Yeah, I voiced him enough already.
I didn't even know you were voicing him.
I voiced him for Transformers Fan 5000's stop motion series. In fact, the latest episode just came out.
Soundwave.
Yes. BBC.
Soundwave, I think, is still open unless Savage did actually give me the audition and I just haven't heard it yet. So I think Soundwave is still open. Yeah, I really need to get better at notifying people. Oh, another Autobot appearance, Nautica.
I forgot about her. How dare I?
Yeah, Nautica is definitely going to be here.
My beautiful baby space boat girl.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Anyways,
Don't pretend anything. Let me embrace it.
Elita 1 is another one. Okay. So there's a bit of a caveat for this one. There is a specific team that is going to be in Rebirth. That team, I will allow auditions for all of the members. However, you can only be casted as one of them. The DJD. Let me guess, BC, you son of a bitch.
Nope. Just no words. Just pain. Also, I wish you the biggest fucking luck trying to get the MMC DJD, because
Yeah, that's where you're either gonna love or hate me.
what are you planning on doing?
I'm gonna build my own DJD team.
What do you mean?
I'm going to make Rebirth DJD.
No shit. I mean, what do you mean? You're not going to do the traditional team?
No, I'm gonna do the traditional team. I'm just gonna make my own of them.
Okay, because I can help you with an alternative if you know, have trouble. Because the DJD technically did expand in IDW.
I'm doing the traditional 5, and that's it.
Right, you could still technically, well, I guess you can't because it would be 6 members. Technically 7 because the additional member, but what I'm saying is, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna flat out tell you. The Breast Force joined the DJD.
I'm not counting them.
Deathsaurus also temporarily joined them too.
I'm not counting him.
I'm just letting you know.
The initial 5 that everybody recognizes as the DJD, they are the ones I'm going for.
You don't gotta get stern with me, I'm just trying to help.
That.
Because it makes me wonder, how are you going to make these characters... Like, okay, you have Titan to turn Perceptor Kit to turn him into Kaon. That's fine, but how are you going to do Tessaurus? How are you going to do Helix? How are you going to do Voss?
I have my ways.
That's not a satisfying answer.
Again, I have my ways.
That's not a satisfactory answer. What do you mean?
It means have faith in me.
I have to hear what you have planned before that can happen.
Well,
I'm not going to say it here, obviously, but, like, when we talk privately, I'm going to need to...
yeah, and this is one time where I'm going to tell you not happening because this is top secret.
Just do them right. You don't fuck with the DJD. You definitely don't fuck up the DJD. Mainly being playful, but okay. So DJD. I already know who I want to audition for.
Like I said, you can audition for all 5 of them. But if I choose you to be casted, you're only getting one of them.
And I'm just gonna stick with one.
Which we're totally not going to mention who the hell he's going to go for me to Tarn.
That might surprise you.
Sure.
So anyone else?
I think Dreadwing is still open. Thundercracker and Skywarp are still open.
Still
Knockout is still open.
Still want to try for Thundercracker and Skywarp.
Yeah.
I really would like to.
Rebirth, Hot Rod.
I'm getting certain vibes with Rebirth, which is interesting to say, based on what I just binge watched like this week.
And yeah, the last character that I updated this with, as far as who was open, was Rebirth Leo Prime. Okay, so major main roles: Sideburn, X-Brawn, Prowl, Leo Prime, Ultra Magnus, Elita 1, Nautica. Those are the major Season 1 Autobots. For Season 1 Decepticons, right out the gate: Starscream, Skyward, Thundercracker, Megatron, Dreadwing, Soundwave, Knockout, Barricade. Secondary characters for the Autobots: Swerve, Hotshot, Hoist, Jazz, Bumblebee, Warpath, Ironhide, Ratchet, Sideswipe, Sunstreaker. Again, these are side characters. They're not like the main focus. Like when they do show up, they have some moments, but they fade into the background. For the Decepticons, Ramjet, Dirge, Thrust, the Viacons, Runabout, Runamuck, Blitzwing, and Astro Train.
Okay. What is this? We're just hanging out.
Characters you're only going to see once. Clocker.
Oh man. Poor Clocker.
If you were here during during the last Synthen Lounge, you will know precisely why you only see him once.
Okay.
Also, if there's any female voice actors who want to take a crack at any of my female characters, by all means, do so.
I believe the term is voice actress.
Huh?
I believe the term you were looking for was voice actress.
Let me do my thing, okay?
You can do your thing. Just do it correctly.
Oh, but if I do that to you, I'm the bad guy. Got it.
No.
Mm. I should probably start gearing up to end this, but
Yeah, it's almost 1:30 for me.
that said, what is the... Okay. You know what? I'll be nice. I will give you guys the overall synopsis of episode 5. Because I am a dunce. The last time we did this, I said that there was 15 episodes in a movie for season 1. That was incorrect. It's actually 20 episodes in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons, 6 movies.
No, I was making a community joke.
Well,
Have you ever watched Community?
I've never seen that, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's a joke. Show's only gonna last 3 seasons, 6 seasons in a movie.
Oh my lord. Anyways. So yeah. Like I said, I will be nice. And I will give you guys the synopsis for episode 5. Because season 5 is where things get pretty wild. So, for those who do not want to know what is going to go down in episode 5 of Rebirth as far as what's planned, now is your chance to either back out what the fuck? Yeah, I'm in agreement there. Anyways. Basically, it's going to be a massive fight between the Autobots, a freshly defected set of Seekers, all closing in on the Matrix. The first one to run in and attempt to get it is Megatron, but he's followed by a very, very distraught Sideburn, because he's looking at it from the standpoint of, if I get a hold of this Matrix, I will finally be able to redeem myself for what happened to my dad. He gets in, and he gets fucking dumped by Megatron. And Megatron fucks him up. And while Megatron is fucking him up by the Matrix, the Decepticons are fighting the Autobots off, trying to provide a safe route for Megatron for when he then ultimately does get a hold of the Matrix. Because let's face it, he wants to stay in power, so taking the Matrix away is the only way he can make that happen. Unfortunately, this blows up in his fucking face, because when the time comes, he basically just straight up shoots Sideburn straight through the chest.
DC.
What?
Refer to messages, please.
Just let me finish up.
I need to go.
I'm almost done. Let me finish up. No, this is not the Transformers cartoon from the late 70s. They weren't even in the 70s. They were in the 80s.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sideburn gets shot through the chest. He's basically on the verge of quote-unquote dying. The Matrix then immediately starts reacting, completely flies past Megatron, slams into the same hole that Megatron just freshly shot, and starts reformatting his body. He takes on a whole new robot form, which then gives him the exact boost that he needs to not only damage Megatron, but gives him just enough of a boost to drive his ass out. Keeping in mind, he had one specific look for a hot little minute. He drives over to his Autobots, who are now where obviously X-Bond is beyond pissed at him, because, once again, Cyborg just took off ahead of him. So naturally, protective older brother instincts kick in, and he starts yelling at him, like, why the hell didn't you wait for backup? We could have handled this together, and instead you chose to be a loose cannon yet again, blah, 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 blah. And then he does the ultimate shut the F up move by basically opening his chest plate and revealing he has the Matrix. He has officially been chosen as the new Autobot leader. And X-Bron is fucking speechless. Paul is looking at this, and the only thing that comes out of his mouth is, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Well,
Sideburn. Starscream finally walks up to him and asks him, so what now, Sideburn Prime? Sideburn holds up his hand and goes, no. I prefer Sideburn Minor. I'm not a Prime. King. And then they all go back to base, and Sideburn basically reluctantly makes a speech saying, I have been chosen by the Matrix, therefore I will do all that is necessary to take back our home. And that's basically episode 5 in a nutshell. So there we go, and unfortunately,
Will
this is
that
going to
language be reflected into the series?
my show. Do what I want, anyways.
Well, get here first. Don't watch the show.
This is going to be the end of Synthen Lounge because honestly, it's late for a lot of people. So yeah, I think we're done for the night, and I hope and pray to see you guys next week. Because as far as I know, I'm doing another episode of Synthen Lounge next week as well. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Life gets in the way.
Just like how life finds a way. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out, and we'll talk to you later.